Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. We are here with our finished science station after the upgrade process and the thing looks just amazing. And over here we have also our iron propulsion spacecraft, and now we want to fly with the thing up to the moon. So this is I think a quite nice trip. And at first let me at first do a short IVA. Okay, we just can see the solar arrays. We can't see much more, but this is still a very interesting view. So okay, it's now time to say undock, and oh yeah, we have Optop here. Okay, Optop has undocked. Let me enable RCS a bit to drift a bit away. Okay, while we are drifting away from the science station, let me see, where is the moon? Let me set the moon as our target. Okay, and I think, speaking of... where is my trajectory? Maybe around here. Let me just see when I expand this. When I do the transfer over here. Yeah, this is a good position. Let me enable even this thing. The nav ball. And, okay. Yeah, what was I talking about? The moon is a nice target, and normally you would do the burn over here because 800 meters per second of delta V is normally not so much of a challenge. Well, if you're using a nuclear rocket engine, then it's more of a challenge and takes quite a while, but if you're using a ion propulsion system, then it takes really long time. So one idea would be to to maybe say, okay, the moon will arrive sometimes over here, so I do several orbits and do all the time the burn at my periapsis. This would be the most efficient way to fly up to the moon, but I don't want to do it so efficiently right now. I just want to do it hopefully quite quick or so, but I think this could now cause some trouble because then I'm in the shadow of Kerbal and I need the solar light. So okay, we will find out. I will more do now. I will start doing my burn just before reaching the maneuver node, and when I am past the maneuver node, I will set up a new maneuver node, and with several maneuver nodes I finally will make my way up to the moon, and that's why I'm doing the burn at the most distant point, or at the point where I've almost overshot to fly up to the moon, because over the time I have to improve all the time my trajectory a bit, and in this time the moon will wander a little bit more around, and then I think I can have hopefully a nice rendezvous. But well, I haven't tested this yet, so but this is my idea of my approach. And the other one, as I said, would be just do it all the time at the periapsis, wait a little bit for the periapsis to arrive, and at some point you have raised your apoapsis so far that you're at the orbit of the moon, and at some point you will just get grabbed by the moon's gravity. But no, I want to try a little bit more of a direct approach, so this is my way. And here, in this case, let me at first approach a little bit more the maneuver node, maybe around 3 minutes before reaching it. I will start doing the burn, and then I will see for the very first time the estimated duration. So maybe I will... 3 minutes. Okay, I think 3 minutes is okay. So now let me throttle up, and about 15 minutes of a burn with the iron engine to do this. So yeah, this will take quite a while. Oh, this looks amazing. The science station over there. This is a great view to see the science station floating around over there. This is pretty cool. Okay, yeah, enough of these things. Okay, the first burn will take quite a while. I will do the burn until 3 minutes after the maneuver node. In other words, this will be a burn of about 6 minutes. So yeah, I think it's the best time to do again some time lapse, and you can see how slowly the delta V decreases and how slowly my orbital velocity increases. And so yeah, enjoy the ride. Okay, we are getting quite close to the 3-minute mark. And yeah, the next problem is, as you can see, the sun is about to set, and the ion propulsion engine needs a lot of electricity. So we can see as soon as the sun is set, and we don't have any sunlight anymore, the electric charge will drop rapidly. So in this case, I will just overshoot a little bit more than the 3 minutes to gain a little bit more out of this burn before I'm in the darkness and I need to wait for the sunrise again. And now look at the electric charge, how fast it's going down. In this case, let me now stop the burn right now at this position. Okay, what have we done? We have done a burn this far, and I think we are pretty much screwed, because the next opportunity to continue the burn is when we are maybe around, it's hard to see, maybe around here, so at the ascending node or so. So I don't know if this is really helpful. What would happen if I increase my orbit in this direction? Then we would be pretty far off. So yeah, this is not so helpful at all. Okay, I can't do anything right now here because I'm in the dark side, and this is really a problem. What would happen if I wait for the Kerbal? No, I don't want to select anything. I want to be at the periapsis again. When I increase over here again the trajectory, then it would be still possible to do it. Okay, I think I can really do this. It was a good decision to do the burn as late as possible, because in this way the moon catches up and I can really do the burn over here again at the periapsis. So this is hopefully quite useful, and estimated burn of 8 minutes 26 seconds is also quite good. So in this case, let us survive the night. We are losing a little bit of electric charge, but this is okay. So let us speed up, and I think in this case we are doing really the efficient way to fly up to the moon, by doing always the burns at the periapsis. I think this is quite nice. Okay, the next thing coming up will be a burn. We'll start around 4 minutes before arriving at the maneuver node. I hope this will finally then bring us up to the moon. So it's another session for time-lapse, I guess, because this will again take quite a while to finish the burn. And now I need to make sure that I'm not overshooting, and let's come here to a stop. Okay, now we need to align ourselves again a bit with the maneuver node. Okay, like here. Our batteries are recharged again, very nice. Let's do a quick of time warp until here. Okay, and now let's throttle up again. Okay, 8 minutes 24 seconds to go until we might have an encounter with the moon. We will see when we arrive there. In this case, here, 8 minutes, quite a significant time. In this case, here, continue enjoying the ride. I will do another time-lapse session. So this is a little bit before I start really the time-lapse. This is really the main problem I've expected for this expedition, using an ion engine to fly up to the moon, because, well, the burns are really long, and so the beginning of this episode consists mostly out of time-lapse because the burn is really long. Well, the other idea would be just to cut you out and bring you back in. But I pretty much like the idea of having the time-lapse way instead of just having a hard break and suddenly we are at the right position or at the right speed. This is sometimes a little bit awkward. In this case here, another time-lapse session. This is the things we have to do when we want to play around and when we want to mess around with iron engines. And here, in this case, enjoy the ride again. Okay, yeah, we are running a little bit in trouble. We have the moon inside, we are aiming for the moon, we are shooting for the moon, and we have only 140 meters per second of delta V to go. But as you can see, the sun is about to set again, and then we will run out of electric charge quite quickly. And we have come this far, and I don't know. I think the next opportunity would be around here, and I need to see if I then can use at this position some energy to propel ourselves to the moon, because I don't think that we can finish the burn. Unfortunately, as soon as the sun sets, we will be pretty much out of charge pretty soon, but we will find out. So Optop is still in a good shape. He's really happy right now. But yeah, I'm a little bit concerned that we are coming back in the darkness again. But on the other hand, I'm quite happy about how everything has evolved and how everything is working, because, well, at first I thought I need to do several burns to adjust my trajectory, but now I'm really doing it the efficient way. And yeah, it's almost like a normal flight up to the moon, except for the fact that I need to do one orbit around Kerbal to prepare everything. But yeah, it's looking quite good, it's looking quite promising. Only 80 meters per second to go, and the sun will set soon. And yeah, okay, the sun has set. Now, everything counts, everything counts. I don't think I can make this. I don't think I can make this. What about the trajectory? Well, it's already quite far. Not bad for such an iron propulsion engine, but the moon is over there. It's good. But look at the chart, as the chart is really going down. Yeah, how we are doing, how we are doing. It's still a long way up to the moon, and even then, we need to adjust a little bit more about our trajectory. Charge is still going down by a quite significant degree, and I was thinking a little bit about, as I designed the spacecraft, that I might add some more batteries. But on the other hand, batteries are also more weight, and more weight means less power in the end, because, well, then everything is much more slower, and this is also quite problematic. Okay, before we run completely out of charge and we start to tumble around, I think I will stop now the burn. We are still using a bit of, but yeah, this is already quite promising. So let me at first quit this thing. The sun could be shining. It's coming from there, maybe around here. So what would happen if I increase here the velocity? Then would, oh yeah, I would have a rendezvous, or I would have an encounter with the moon, and 171 kilometers. This is really good. This is really good, and only a burn of 44 meters per second. This is great. Okay, let's do just a quick save. Maybe we have really found the very effective and very efficient way. So in this case, let us speed a bit up in time. I will do it very slowly so that I'm not overshooting. I think flying up to Minmus is completely a different challenge. I think flying up to Minmus is really a challenge. Oh no, I overshot a bit. I hope we still can do this. Let me aim for the maneuver node, because I needed to wait that the sun rises again. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Well, this is really efficient and really great, but yeah, as I said, Minmus is, I think, a completely different challenge. Maybe if this thing is a success with the iron propulsion system, I might think about doing the same thing for Minmus, but as I said, we have the upcoming launch window for Joule I like to prepare a little bit things for. I have another Moon-related mission going on or planned. So there are a lot of different things I like to do, and I think Minmus with iron propulsion engine will be a little bit later, but I think, oh, okay, we now have an encounter with the moon. This is great, this is really great. So let me bring this thing even more down a bit. This is really promising, and let me cut the engine right now. Very good, very good. This is great. I totally haven't expected that this is so easy. Okay, at the ascending node, I like to do a little bit change again, ascending node, so let me bring the thing down to 0.1 and 0.0, okay. Where is the maneuver node? Let me turn around. Okay, over here. And this would result in Muon periapsis of 126. Okay. This is quite nice. This is really quite nice. Okay, we can do another quick time warp to get a little bit closer to the maneuver node to adjust our ascending and descending node. And full throttle over here. What about our resources? Well, xenon gas is... we used quite a bit of xenon gas, but we have still enough. Only electric charge is of the essence, but yeah, this gets refilled all the time, luckily to the sun. This is great. Okay, and stop right now. Very good, very nice. Yeah, we made it. Okay. And the Muon periapsis is at 132. This is quite great. Okay, let me add a maneuver node here to have something I can watch when I do the time warp. Okay, we are already this far out with our ion propulsion engine. Well, the thing is really efficient, so it's not a question to do this. It's more a lot of planning, and yeah, it takes a lot of time to do this. But everything is doable, even with our ion propulsion engine. And this is quite nice to send even a Kerbonaut out there, only with a small engine, but I don't think this thing could ever land on the surface of the Muon or anything like this, because I don't think that this thing is really powerful enough to arrive or to survive or to do the landing, because I think the gravity is a little bit stronger than this thing is. Okay, next up is the... oh, let me just set right away the asteroid as my target, set as target. Okay, there is currently... this is problematic, but okay, we will find out. So now we are coming around here. At first I think I need to enter a stable orbit. So let me prepare the burn. Can we at this way somehow manage to... yeah, I think we can get a good position at some point, but I like to reduce a bit. When I reduce it a bit more... okay, this gives us no help. Let me... okay, there was just... over here, there's something coming up. Okay, this is... it really doesn't know what to do. Okay, there we would have a separation of 7.6 kilometers, but I'm not sure if I'm not a little bit too fast or so, or how I can adjust to this. But I think this is a great idea. Let me try this at first. Okay, burn is coming up in 1 hour and 44 minutes. So we can do another time warp to get closer to it, and it's a 3-minute burn. So, oh, don't overshoot. Oh no, please not in the darkness. Ooh. Okay, I think I will start a little bit early when I find the maneuver node. Oh no, I need to burn retrograde. Okay, over here. And now let's start doing the burn, as long as we have sunlight, so that we can get a little bit out of the sunlight. But soon we will be in the darkness of the Moon. Well, at least I think we will make it until so far that we get captured by the Moon, but I don't know if I then can already prepare my rendezvous with the asteroid. Okay, here, things are intense again. It's a 3-minute burn. On the one hand, I like to do just a time lapse to speed things up. On the other hand, I'm not quite sure how things will evolve. So in this case, I think we need to make it through the burn together, because I'm not quite sure if we can make this before the sun sets, and even if the sun sets, if we then have enough charge to complete the burn, or whatever will happen. So okay, up top himself is also a little bit scared, if we can see down there. He doesn't know really what to think about this. I discovered right now one thing. I just thought I added some science instruments, but apparently I haven't. Okay, I haven't added some in science instruments. Okay, so well, at least the mission itself is a lot of science, doing it with the ion propulsion engine, so this is still a great thing. But yeah, I thought I would bring some experiments with me to do them while I'm attached to the asteroid, but no, apparently not. This is bad, so we won't bring back any science except for our very own observations and our very own insights into this kind of propulsion system we are now using. But yeah, I'm quite confident. Only 1 minute to go with the burn, and well, maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do this. Still in the sunlight, still in the sunlight. This every second in the sunlight increases our probability to survive this burn. This is really good, and here I hope we can do this. And then, well, okay, the next challenge is, okay, at this point we are in the sunlight, so we have hopefully endless power, but I'm not quite sure. Look at the difference in the orbits between the asteroid orbit and my own orbit at this point. So I think I need to do quite a significant burn to match the speed of the asteroid. Well, at this point, I completely forgot I have my RCS system. I can even use a little bit of RCS to make sure that I finish the burn. This is a great idea, but no, we make it before the sun sets. This is great. And stop. Okay, I could have done time-lapse. Currently this thing isn't quite sure, but maybe we will have this in about 1 hour and something. So let me add a maneuver node there, and let me do another time warp. And we are getting closer to the position. Okay, target. We are 7 minutes out. Down there, okay. How fast can we adjust this? Let me just start doing the burn. I think this is working quite nicely. I can already start a little bit adjusting our approach. And here, in case of any bad situation, I still have my RCS to adjust a little bit my approach, because the RCS we have seen, this is very powerful. This is quite nice. Okay, right now I'm trying to get my trajectory right onto the target vector, so that I'm getting much closer to the asteroid. This is already quite promising. I like this. Up top isn't so sure about this, but I myself am quite sure about this. Okay, now we have in 11 minutes, only 2.7 kilometers separation, so we can do another time warp, I think. Let me do this to get a little bit closer to our asteroid. 7 minutes, 5 minutes, and the speed is also decreasing. This is nice. 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. Let me... Well, I'm not quite sure. I think we should get even closer. Yeah, I think now it's a good position. Let me get rid of the maneuver node again to adjust a little bit the trajectory again, so that we are getting much closer to our asteroid. Okay, this is really a slow process. This is a process, or this is the way to play Kerbal Space Program if you really want to enjoy the game, so you have a lot of time to think about everything. It's quite relaxing. Okay, 0.3, only 300 meters in what was this, in 2 and 3 minutes. Okay, let me speed up again, and okay. Now we have a visual on the asteroid. We can start slowing down even more and bringing again the retrograde vector on top of the target vector and of the target marker. Now this is quite nice. Let's slow down even more. I think 20 meters is still good for this distance, so we can speed up again. I'm really amazed by how good this is working out, because I really thought it would be much more complicated to do the rendezvous process with our ion propulsion system, but no, this is really great. This is working much better as I anticipated, and also the way how I did the burn up to the moon was quite nice, because well, I thought at the first thing that okay, I need to do a lot of burns, but then I just needed to do one orbit around Kerbal, and then I was set to fly up here. So this is really great. Okay, yeah, we are only 250 meters away, so I think we can slow down even more a bit to reduce our approach velocity. Okay, this is looking quite good. I think now I should start coming to a stop and start thinking about the way to dock to it, to the advanced grabbing unit we have installed over there. So let me switch over to docking. And now we need to aim for the thing. Maybe over this way. Now it's time again to use a little bit RCS, because this is a little bit faster. It's responding much faster. It's making our work much easier. Okay, do I have enough? Yeah, I have more than enough of monopropellant. So I can slow it down even more a bit again and turn a little bit my spacecraft more downwards. I think this is the right way. Let's speed up again. Asteroid GWD 694, we are coming back to you, as I promised, but I was more thinking about installing here some kind of hitchhiker crew container or so, but okay, I'm doing it with an ion propulsion engine to fly up here is also a nice way to visit the thing again. But at some point I like to create some kind of space station around the moon, mounted to the asteroid. Oh, okay. I almost flew too fast. Now let's turn towards the docking. Oh, this was too much of a turn. Okay, there we have our advanced grabbing unit. Oh, and this is really fast right now. Let's do it very carefully. Okay, we are now approaching this. We are approaching our asteroid. Only, oh, okay, let's do it very slowly. I think this will be again a quite violent capture. No, no, come on. What? No, 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 I'm drifting towards the solar panel. What is going on? Okay, whew. Luckily I haven't destroyed the solar panel. Okay, somehow there was a problem going on. Okay, we need now to approach the thing again. This is now hopefully looking much better. I don't want to destroy anything. The second time that I have some trouble with the control of this small thing while docking, but now everything looks good. Okay, yeah, we have contact, and yeah, we are. Whoa, camera. We are now back to our asteroid. We are back at our asteroid. We are around the moon, and we did this with our ion propulsion system. And Optop is still not very happy about this. I don't know. what is missing to make this thing nice for you? But okay, this was great. Yeah, good job up top, very nice. And yeah, I think this wraps up today's episode. So I hope you liked this. I hope you liked my experiment of flying with our ion propulsion system up to the moon. I had a lot of fun. Up top isn't so sure about this, but yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked this, and I hope you will be joining me in the next episode. Until then, my name is Abby. See you!